Hello, welcome to class today. Today we are taking a trip all the way to the continent of Africa. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and it's another one of the 7 continents that we have in the world, and this is where it's located. We got Africa right here with all those colors that you see. So we have learned about North America, South America. Here's Africa. And it is the continent of extremes. It's extremely large, extremely dry. You can see all that sand right there. And unfortunately, there's a lot of poor people there. And most of the people are pretty young. Half of that continent is under the age of 25. So there's lots and lots of young people, not a lot of old people. And there's some fascinating creatures, and these are some camels. Look at them kind of chewing. And these are special animals. They can kind of help people get through the desert, and the camel is able to just store water in those humps, and they can go long periods of time. So here you see some pyramids. This is over in Egypt, which is a fascinating place. And look at that. Whoa, there's crocodiles and alligators and lions and tigers. Some of my favorite animals are from Africa. So maybe in the comment section, you can tell me what one of your favorite animals that you learn about today. And can you show me 2 fingers? Yeah, Africa is the 2nd largest continent, and it's the home of the Nile River, which is the longest river in the world. It has lots of minerals, like 95% of the diamonds and 50% of the world's gold is from Africa. So they got lots of resources. So they also had the Great Pyramids of Giza over in Egypt. African animals like the zebra, giraffe, lion, elephant, and the wildebeest. Have you ever heard of a wildebeest? Look at them. So there's many animals. That's a big herd crossing that river. Look at how many there are. So like I said, the Nile River, which is the longest river, is over 4,000 miles long. Also, the Sahara Desert is the world's largest hot desert. And there are over 1,000 languages spoken in Africa. Oops. Sorry. And there's 47 countries on the African continent. So each one of these little squares, those are different countries. So they have lots of different countries within that continent. And there's all different people. And if we were to take all these different areas and put them inside Africa, right here, this is China and India, Eastern Europe, compared to the USA, where I live up here in Michigan. So you can see how much bigger Africa is, because like I said, it's the 2nd largest continent. There you see it right here compared to, you got Antarctica down here, Australia over here, which we'll learn about pretty soon. But they have different kind of tribes, and they'll do some tribal dances sometimes, and they can live in different types of huts. There's also buildings. And my dad went over there to Africa, and he had these night vision binoculars, and he could look outside the hotel, and they had little alerts you could see just walking past the hotels. They'd have wild animals like elephants and things like that for you to enjoy. So there's some different kind of dances that they like to do. So Africa is the only continent that is rooted in the ground, and all the other continents kind of float. So it's connected to the seafloor, and it has more natural resources than any other country or continent on the planet. Some of my favorite animals live there. There's that zebra running. And it's a very, very interesting, diverse continent. It's got lots of different climates. So they have different types of weather patterns, and they have lots of cool artwork. My dad, when he went over there, he brought home a lot of different woodworkings, and they just use the resources and make different jewelry and pictures and paintings. And look at that. So it doesn't really change. It's just showing that they have lions and tigers, all different kinds of big cats. It's just a gigantic continent. It's got deserts, rivers, mountains, grasslands, and there's no common one culture in Africa. It's very diverse, lots of different things going on there. So here you see some giraffes. Oh my goodness. They can fight. Oh, look at that. That's how they fight. A lot of times they'll fight over the girls or for territory. And sometimes they kind of just play with each other, but these don't look too happy. They are fighting. They got that tuft on the end of their tail and a super long tongue. Their tongue can even reach the back of their ears. And the giraffe loves to eat grass and leaves, but he's got to be careful because when he bends his neck down to take a drink of water, he can get dizzy. So he's got to kind of squish squash his body down. And the acacia is his favorite food to eat. And those are the leaves of a tree. And his tongue is kind of cool. His tongue's kind of like a purple color. And the babies, they're able to walk within 10 hours of being born. It takes us a lot longer before we're ready to be able to grow and walk. So I want to give you a trophy for doing a great job today. So let me share that with you. And I'd like you to comment on what some of your favorite animals are. And there's your trophy. Great, great job today. And I will see you in the next class. Have a good day. Bye.